February 1st, 2022, Tom Brady posts this picture on Twitter. And beneath the picture is a couple other screenshots detailing that he is retiring from the NFL. The internet goes crazy. They lose their minds over this news. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, very upset by this fact. And in this universe, he's not coming back, okay? There's no speculation that he will potentially make a return one day. He's gone, completely gone. And because of this, the entire Tampa Bay Buccaneers organization is just completely in shambles. They threw the entire team into the sun, and they decided to relocate. Almost all of the players didn't want to go through this process, so they decided to jump ship, go on to other teams. Like Mike Evans, he is now a member of the Green Bay Packers. He is pairing up with Aaron Rodgers. And it's very likely now that Davante Adams is going to re-sign. So that offense is going to be absolutely gross this next year. Chris Godwin, another notable one. He can't have Tom Brady throwing him the football anymore, so next best thing, go with Bill Belichick. He's a member of the Patriots. And now some other notable player changes. Shaq Barrett, also on the Patriots, going to pair up with Matthew Judon on that defense. And he's going to look to continue his dominance now in the AFC. Vita Vea is heading to the Cardinals to try to shore up that defensive line. The big 347 D tackle. Gonna hopefully help out that defense quite a bit. And as one of the best linebackers in the game, Levante David also going to the Cardinals in a package deal with Vita Vea. Cardinals organization trying to build a team around Kyler Murray to make it to the promised land. And these two former Buccaneers players will certainly help. Now I know what you're probably wondering. What about Tristan Wirfs? One of the best tackles in the entire NFL, and he's still only 22 years old. All right, I don't want my team to suck too bad, so he's staying on the Buccaneers. I can't think of a storyline as to why he would want to, but I don't want to be that bad, okay? So Tristan Wirfs, gonna stay on the offense for this team, and he's going to be this team's franchise tackle for sure. And also, a player staying on defense, the young, ridiculously fast linebacker, Devin White. Again, can't think of a reason why he'd want to stay, other than the fact I'm doing this just so the team doesn't suck. Okay, we're still gonna suck, but you know, maybe we'll have a couple plays now that aren't negative. That's kind of the plan here. 3 more players I want to point out where they went, just because it's an interesting storyline. The interior of the O-line, Ali Marpet, Ryan Jensen, and Alex Kappa all went to the Bengals to help Joe Burrow. All right, the Bengals organization actually making a push there for offensive linemen, and this might bring them back to the Super Bowl next year. Who knows? But now, without further ado, let's go ahead and kickstart this relocation process. Yeah, so Madden's kind of making a return to the channel right now. I haven't played Madden in a very long time. It's been since like November. But I was at work the other day, just chilling, doing my own thing, and I was just thinking about how I kind of missed my franchises, how I kind of missed making new franchises, missed drafting in particular. So I figured, why not make a new Madden 22 series? All right, I have some ideas for Madden 23, but I don't want to use them yet. Instead, we're going to do this Buccaneers relocation thing with a terrible team, aside from like 2 players. So hopefully it's going to be fun. Now, I don't think I'm going to change the names of any players in this, though. Just because I always feel bad whenever I do that and I don't finish the series. Or if I don't get like enough playtime with the players. So instead, we're just going to keep the generated names and we're going to roll with that, okay? Sorry for that if you wanted to be named a player. Maybe in like Madden 23 or something, I can bring that back. But for now, gonna keep it the Madden generated names. Let's go ahead and start the relocation process. And I always like showing this off in case anybody doesn't know how to do this. But first, you have to make sure that relocation settings is set to everyone can relocate. Otherwise, you can only relocate like certain teams. I think it's if their stadium is really poor or something like that. But when it's set to everybody, that means even the best teams, the best stadiums, the best reputation teams, you know, they can all relocate. So what you're going to want to do is go to manage team, go to stadium, and once you're down here, you can hit relocate. And then like this prompt says, as you go through the week in the things to do tab, it's going to come up with different prompts for you to, you know, continue the relocation process, like choose the city you're going to relocate to, choose the stadium, choose the uniforms, all that fun stuff. We're going to stay close with the relocation, okay? We're going to go to Orlando. I've never relocated to Orlando before. I actually haven't even seen the uniforms of any of those teams. So let's just hit Orlando and see what kind of team we want. I'm going to look at the logos first and try to determine which team colors I like the most, and then we can go from there. I'm kind of vibing with the Wizards colors. Like, I kind of like that purple at the top. Orbits and Sentinels are pretty cool. But I think I'm going to go with the Wizards. I like that logo too. So let's go with them. This is huge, okay? We have to now choose the uniforms. It's between 1 and 3 for sure. Not a fan of 2, like at all. So what do I want to go with? I really like the away uniforms there. But the black on the shoulder pads of the home uniforms, not a huge fan of. I wish that was yellow. If that was yellow, maybe we would go with those. Yeah, I'm going to go with 3 then. That's fine. Let's go ahead and choose the stadium. I'm going to go with the futuristic one. That one always looks cool. Oh my god, we won a game. Wait, who did we beat? No way. The Bills are awful. 24-20. How do we do that? Wow. We barely put up over 20 points. We only put up over 20 points in like 4 games. And that one we broke out for a huge 24. It's wild. Just out of curiosity, how did the team do, man? Kyle Trask, gunning, 4,200 yards. Keyshawn Vaughn was wild, 8 touchdowns. Go crazy, my dude. 2,000-yard receivers, one of them being Tyler Johnson. I'd take a dev trade improvement for him for sure. I want to actually use him. Oh, Tristan Wirfs, dude. What is this? What's happening? It's not great. Boom, 10 sacks for a player who's really not going to play much for us. Awesome. A lot of these guys are going to be off the team in a little while. But okay, I mean, we won a game. Better than I expected to do, that's for sure. The relocation's complete. We are now the Wizards. Look how magical we are. I just realized we're in Orlando. And don't they have their Orlando Magic basketball team? And now there's the Orlando Wizards. All right, well, I mean, fitting with the theme, I'll take it. Also, we are not able to sign any free agents at the moment. That's just kind of how I like doing these relocation things, just to make the team pretty bad for the next year, because I could easily go ahead and sign a bunch of guys and make this team actually competitive, but I think it's more fun just to build in the draft and go that route. So we will not be signing any free agents, and I'm going to do the rest of the scouting here just to see who I want to take, and then I will hop into the draft. Let's go ahead and begin the NFL draft. And now, you know, because we completely got rid of the entire team, we have a bunch of draft picks. We have the first overall pick, which is ours. We have the 16th overall pick, the 25th, 27th, and 28th. Okay, so I might actually have to trade up, because there are a couple players I really want in the top part of the draft. Sadly, the best quarterback is this guy, and he's around 1 to 2 talent, so he's really not that good, but we might have to take him. Actually, there is another quarterback I could take who looks a little bit more fun. He's going to be worse, but this guy down here, because he's a lot faster. You're in a 4.58, and I think the top guy ran somewhere in the 5s, so he's very slow, and I think I'd rather have Cobb. Honestly, he might make things more fun. I don't know just yet, but I do know I want Lindsey Newman, like, for sure. I think this guy might be the best player in the entire class. He looks incredible. And also, Nasir Phelps looks really good, too. I only have him 40% scouted, but I'm very confident in that guy, honestly. But, you know, I think Lindsey Newman is going to be the player we take first overall. So let's go ahead and do that. Hidden dev trait. 96 speed, 93 acceleration. Awesome. I can't see what his ratings are for everything else. I haven't drafted in a while. Kind of forgot about that. But he has really good agility, good change of direction. It looks like a fantastic player. And now, do I want to trade up to pick number 2? I got a trade to go through. We're giving the Jaguars a first-round draft pick next year, a second and a first this year for pick number 2. And I think with this pick, I'm going to take this insane-looking outside linebacker. Now, like I said, I know I only have him 40% scouted, but he looks ridiculous. All right, so the bit we have scouted on him, we know he has A finesse moves, B power moves, both very good. And he also has an incredible combine, a really good pro day, elite speed, which is very nice. A couple goods, which I can definitely get over. But I think Nasir Phelps is the draft pick here. I'm going to go ahead and take him. Normal dev. That is sad. But hopefully he's a high overall. We spent a lot to get this guy, so I hope he can develop into something. I was really hoping for a hidden dev trait, but it's all good, I guess. And I'll see if there's a quarterback available. I mean, if there's not, we might just have to rock with Kyle Trask. He might be better than any of the quarterbacks in his class. So we still have Norman Cobb. He is available. I kind of want to take him. I also really want this running back because he's a top 5 talent. And I also want a tight end. And I think it's this guy. No, it's actually not him. It is the guy beneath him. I really want Marvin Miller because he looks incredibly athletic. He looks like a very fun tight end to potentially use. How tall is he? Only 6'2", so he's not that big, but he still looks like a very good tight end. So now I just have to figure out who to take where. There are some other pretty good tight ends beneath this Miller guy, who I wouldn't really mind having, so I think I don't have to take the tight end right now. I really want this running back. I don't know if he's going to be available at pick number 27, but he is a top 5 talent. But do I really want to use Kyle Trask this year? I don't think I do. Norman Cobb probably sucks, though. I'm going to take him. Only normal. He is fast. I mean, I'll take that. That normal dev does really suck, though. Let me see if I can trade up with the Lions here just to get this running back, and then we can probably go to my next pick. A first and a third this year and a third next year will get this trade done. And now we can take this running back. Just please give me hidden dev. I like developing running backs. It's a lot of fun. And this guy looks like he can be very good. So please, Madden gods, okay? I haven't posted a Madden video in forever. Be on my side for this pick, at least. Give me a hidden dev player. All right, he has hidden. 93 speed, 90 excel. Perfectly fine for me. Now the choice is either a tight end or a receiver. And sadly, the tight end I really wanted isn't here. But Anthony Kopp still looks solid. Let's check out Ventura here. 4.7 speed. Okay, so I want elite speed at least. And I think Kopp has that. But Christian Howard. Okay. Christian Howard is the fastest tight end. He only has great speed, though. Were there really no elite speed tight ends in this class? Wait, hold on. He has elite speed, but he has a slower 40. I think Kopp then is the pick. I'm going to go off of the ratings on the side for the elite speed. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to take Anthony Kopp. Normal dev, but 87 speed. Definitely solid. Oh, hang on. I didn't see how tall that other tight end was. Oh, he was 6'5". I probably should have taken him. Kind of goofed on that one, I guess. We'll check out Christian Howard after this draft. I was just too swayed by the elite speed. I should definitely start considering the offensive line, and Tyson Williamson looks really solid. Only have him 40% scouted, but that's what happens usually, I feel like, at this point in a draft. At least how I scout. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at it. But he has B awareness, which is solid, and then a really good combine stats. So he's a player I certainly want to take. I don't think he's going to be there with my next pick, so he might have to be the pick now. So I think I'm going to take the tackle. And if that tight end's available with my next pick in the second round, I'll take him then. But Tyson Williamson, welcome to the team. Hidden dev trait. Definitely a worthwhile pick. Okay, so this tight end is actually still here. I think I have to take him then. We'll just run a bunch of 2 tight end sets, I guess. Normal dev, but 85 speed, 6'5". That makes no sense. The other guy ran a slower 40. I don't get it. But anyway, we have 2 really good tight ends now. Pretty much all my players at this point are either day 3 or round 3 to 4 guys. So I can actually afford to trade this draft pick away. I'm going to take the second round pick from the Steelers. Hopefully they suck. We are in the 3rd round, so I want to take a round 3 to 4 player, which we have 2. Well, technically 3, but this guy's not good. I don't actually want to take that quarterback. I only, really wanted to scout him because he had great to elite throw power. Turned out only being great. Maybe I'll take him down the line if he's still there in a little while, but I definitely don't want him now. So it's between a middle linebacker and a receiver. Is this the fastest receiver? Is that why I threw him on here? Okay, he is the fastest receiver. I think I have to take him. I feel like we could use a very speedy receiver. If anything, maybe he can be a good kick returner. Doesn't have great acceleration or change of direction, only good. I'm still going to take him. Normal dev trait, but 95 speed. I can't really be that upset with that kind of speed. This middle linebacker is actually still here. So I'm going to take him now. He has like B zone coverage, I think. And pretty solid ratings. I think he's definitely worth a selection. Normal dev, but 86 speed, 88 excel. I mean, he's not that bad. Maybe he can play alongside Devin White. All the centers I wanted are gone. I shouldn't have waited. Definitely should not have waited. Okay, that makes me upset. So a receiver or a safety here. I don't really think I want this running back. He actually does have A catching, so he could be okay. Or we can take this receiver who ran a 4.31 and a 4.26. He's a very fast player. There's also the fastest safety here. Ran a 4.41 and a 4.35. So I have some choices. I think I can wait on the safety. We can probably get him in the next round. So running back or receiver. Let's go with the receiver. Get another fast player on this team. 95 speed. I'll take another one. So this running back is still here, but so is this safety. This guy could be like the 3rd down back if he's all right. I'm actually going to take him. He looks pretty good. That A catching is really swaying me. Normal dev, but if he has really good catching, he could end up being the 3rd down running back. And that is going to conclude this draft. It's been a very long time since I drafted. I feel like I was a little rusty there. But let's check out who we selected. We have a couple hidden development trait players, so I'm very excited about them. We have an 81 overall cornerback. 81 man, 78 zone, 74 press. That is a good player. Okay. We have a 78 overall running back. I'm actually really excited for this guy. 93 speed, 97 juke move. Okay. 89 change of direction. Glad we selected him. Here's a look at that pass rusher we took. Only normal dev. But he does have 82 finesse, 73 power move, 72 block shed. He's a pretty good player, I think. And then Anthony Kopp, the tight end. 87 speed, 83 catching, 88 acceleration. Definitely solid. 72 overall receiver with 81 catching. Not a bad player. And then here is the quarterback. Oh my god. This guy's going to be a pain to use, I think. But you know what? We'll make the most out of it. Left tackle with Hidden. Pretty good player. I will definitely take him. Hopefully he develops into something. Here's this receiver we took very late. But, you know, very fast receiver once again. 87 kick return, so if anything, he's pretty good in that regard. Oh, this tight end sucked. This tight end is so bad. That was such a waste of a pick. I was hoping that guy was going to be a beast, but he's just really not. And also, this running back kind of sucks. 73 catching, or 74, I think it is. He's just not super confident right now. And then the middle linebacker only has 63, but he's kind of fast. Doesn't have the worst tackling I've ever seen. Could be a lot worse, I guess. I think the draft went all right. Let's check out the entire NFL, though, and see who the best player was. We got that player. Sick. We also got the second best player. Love that. We could have taken this receiver in the first round, who was actually very good. He went pick number 3, so we could have taken him instead of the outside linebacker. That's a rough one. That guy's very good. There was 2 outside linebackers in this class who looked really good. I ended up taking Phelps. I thought he looked better, but let's check out Yarborough. He has Hidden. Of course he has Hidden. Yeah, he's like just as good stat-wise. Really should have taken him. In retrospect, I should have, but of course, hindsight is 2020. Looks like we get the best corner, though, which is always really good. Both those guys have normal only. Definitely could have gone better, but I'm happy with some of the guys we took. Caleb Edwards was another player I was thinking about, and of course he has Hidden as well. Alright, well, yeah, it could have certainly gone a lot better. I'm going to now go through free agency and just sign some undrafted players and just some other young players to fill out the rest of this roster. And then I will give you a complete overview of the team. What is this player? Okay, so he just has star at dev, but he's a 49. I've never seen a player this bad before. What? How are you even real? And also, like, why do you just have star and not Hidden? What happened there? I am confused with that player, but he's a 49 overall. Oh my god. The most notable player I signed in free agency is this kicker, so that should tell you the state of the undrafted free agent class. But Darren McAllister. Look at him. He's a god. So good. Also with star. I don't know why it doesn't say Hidden. Maybe it's a glitch going on now. I have no idea. But yeah, this is the team for now. Throughout the preseason, players get cut and signed and all that fun stuff. So I'll check free agency like throughout the preseason to see if I can snag any other starters. For example, we desperately need a right guard. Oh, that's actually our tight end who's playing right guard. Okay, yeah, so we really badly need a right guard. I will go sign one when I'm done going over the team here, but for now, you know, our godly tight end is going to stay there. But, you know, we have Tristan Wirfs. That's cool. We have a rookie quarterback, a really cool-looking running back, and a good left tackle. Some bright spots here. Tyler Johnson's still young, right? He's like 24. Yeah, so he's still pretty good. Probably the best catching receiver we have right now. We have 2 very fast receivers as well in Durrell, or Durrell. I don't know how I'm going to go to pronounce that guy's name. And Downing. Those guys both have 95 speed, I think. We have 2 pretty good tight ends. One way better than the other one. And on defense, we have a superstar middle linebacker. I guess Devin White actually went up in dev throughout the season, so I'll take that. He's going to be an incredibly good player on this defense. Hopefully. Hopefully I can actually still use her in this game. We have Joe Tryon. Shoyinka, maybe is his last name? I don't know. But we have him starting an outside linebacker. Star dev was a rookie last year. Could be pretty good. Looks to be a pretty solid pass rusher on this team. We have a good pass rusher, a good rookie pass rusher alongside him. Just sadly no dev trade on that guy. I did sign Quintarius Gay, that's his name. I signed him in free agency. He's probably going to start. We also have this incredible looking corner. Really good size, a very good speed. So I'm excited to see what he can do. I guess we have Hillman starting at free safety. Malcolm Hillman. Oh, he's a player I just signed, I think, too. So, you know, we have some rookies. We have some players here. I'll have to get the team completely in order before we start the season, of course, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's just the preseason. So I think before next time, might sign a couple other guys. But if I sign anyone super notable, I will, of course, let you know. But next time is going to be the regular season. I'm not going to mess around with the preseason. It's kind of boring. No one really cares about it. So I'm going to hop straight into Week 1 against the Panthers next time. I'm kind of worried with this team. We're going to probably get this quarterback completely killed, but you know what? Joe Burrow made it to a Super Bowl, and he nearly got killed this year, so, anything's possible. Hope you guys are looking forward to this series. More Madden content now on the channel again. Took a break from it, but I think it's in the best interest of the channel if I don't just stick to one game. So Minecraft will still be uploaded, but now we have a Madden series to focus on too. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.